sing seriously. Come on, everybody, line up. Liesel, give us a key.
Do,
That's nice. Very nice. Except it's no good. Pretend you're standing on the stage of a big concert hall.
What concert hall, Uncle Max?
Any concert hall. Perhaps the Carlsberg Concert Hall. But a concert hall full of people. Now, once again.
Do,
Gretel, why don't you sing loud?
I've got a sore finger.
There. Now you can sing loud for Uncle Max. The other night at the party, you all sang so beautifully with such spirit. Well, let's try it once again. They wanted to sing for me, the darlings, but they don't sing as well as they used to.
We need Fräulein Maria.
We do not need Fräulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
But I've had experience with choirs, quartets, mixed groups.
Max, please. Now, what would you like to sing? Do, a deer, a female deer.
Fräulein Maria always started.
We are not to mention Fräulein Maria.
Come on, Max. I feel like a brisk walk.
That's just what I need. Is anyone using the car?
Now, what are you going to sing?
The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years.
No, not that. Louisa, did you play any of your tricks? Any of your jokes on Fräulein Maria?
Only those she liked and laughed at.
You didn't put toads in her bed.
No, Father.
Well, something must have happened. For her to leave us without even saying goodbye.
Isn't Fräulein Maria coming back?
No, darling. I don't think so.
But she's the best governess we ever had.
We're not going to be having another governess.
Oh, good. I'm not so sure that's good.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother?
Frau Schrader?
Yes. It was all settled last night. I'm very happy. Well, it's time for your afternoon walk.
When Fräulein Maria wanted to feel better, she used to sing that song, remember?
Yes.
All right, let's try it.
Raindrops on
Roses and whiskers and kittens,
Bright copper kettles and
warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Why don't I feel better? Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes,
silver white winter springs. These are a few of my favorite things.
when the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so
Children, I missed you so much. I must find your father right away.
I'll go find him. I'll come with you.
And how's your sore finger?
You remembered.
Liesel, are you all right?
Yes, Fräulein, I'm all right.
Many telegrams lately.
No, Fräulein. Now I'll be glad to go to boarding school.
Liesel, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You've got to face them. Oh, there's so much to talk to you about.
We have some things to tell you too.
I'm sure you have a great deal to tell me.
I guess the most important thing is Father's going to be married
Married?
to Frau Schrader.
Are you sure?
Yes, he told us. He told us himself. We found him.
Liesel,
Louisa, Brigitte boys, Maria, we'll be in the nursery.
You've come back.
Yes, Captain.
You left us without any explanation whatsoever. Without even saying goodbye.
It was very wrong with me. Forgive me?
Why did you do this to us? Tell me.
Please don't ask. Anyways, the reason no longer exists.
Then you're back to stay.
Only until arrangements can be made for new governess.
Oh no. You've been missed by the children. I've missed... Everyone missed you very much. Nothing was the same while you were away. Everything was wrong.
But
We'll talk about it later. You go up to the children now. Maria, a new dress?
we have a new postulant.
Max, I know I'm right. What might you ask?
I'll take your word for it now.
Georg, settle something for Max and me, will you? Just how far down the mountain does your property go?
Can you make out that stone wall? That's the property line.
You see,
I didn't argue about it.
I know, that makes me furious. I don't like to win without a fight.
Herr Detweiler, while you were away, you had a long-distance call from Berlin.
Who would be calling me from Berlin?
Well, they said you'd know who it was.
Oh, thank you, Franz. Georg, what were we just talking about?
Max, this isn't the first call you've had from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. Can I help it if other people have?
Oh, let's not stir that up again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
Then why does he bother to answer those calls from Berlin?
Because if they don't keep their promise, I want to have some friends among them.
Naturally.
Oh, you agree too?
Georg, this is the way I see it. There was a man who was dying. They were giving him last rites. They asked him, "Do you renounce the devil and all his works?" And he said, "At this point, I prefer not to make any enemies."
Oh, Georg, if they should invade us, would you defy them?
Yes.
Do you realize what might happen to you, to your property?
To your children?
To everyone close to you, to Elsa? To me?
Well, what will you do if they come?
What anyone with any sense would do. Just sit tight and wait for it all to blow over.
And you think it will?
One thing is sure, nothing you can do will make any difference.
Don't look so serious, darling. Relax. Well, take the world off your shoulders.
You can't save yourself by giving up. And you don't outwit a lion by putting your head
Your call from Berlin, sir.
in the lion's mouth.
I'll call them back.
You might as well talk to them now, Max.
Go, go, go.
I'm going. I'm going. I'm going.
Georg, I think I can see what's going to happen here. Can't you see things my way?
No. Not if you're willing to see things their way.
There's something you do here better than we do in Vienna. Your sunsets. I think I'm going to miss them.
Captain? Oh, I beg your pardon.
Maria! Georg, you hadn't told me Fräulein Maria has returned. Oh, I'm delighted.
Thank you. Captain, the children would like to know if they could take a holiday from their lessons tomorrow so that we can go on a picnic.
Yes, I don't mind.
That will make them very happy. And may I be permitted to wish you happiness too, Frau Schrader. Captain, the children tell me you're going to be married.
Oh, I'm afraid the children were wrong. Georg, I must finish my packing if I'm to return to Vienna.
If you feel you must, I'll tell Franz to have the car ready.
No, I can do that. Auf Wiedersehen, Georg. Goodbye, Maria.
I'm sorry if I said something I shouldn't have said.
You did say the wrong thing, but you said it at the right time.
The children told me you were going to marry Frau Schrader.
We found we just couldn't go the same way. That door is shut.
Sister Margareta always says, when God shuts the door...
I know. He opens a window. Maria, why did you run away to the Abbey? What was it that made you come back?
Mother Abbess. She said you have to look for your life.
Often when you find it, you don't recognize it.
No.
Not at first. Then one day, one night, all of a sudden it stands before you.
Yes.
I look at you now and I realize this is not something that has just happened. It is something I've known deep inside me for many weeks. You knew it too. What was it that told you?
Brigitte. She said that night when we were dancing.
She was quite right. That was not just an ordinary dance, was it?
I haven't danced since I was a very little girl. It's much different after you've grown up, isn't it?
When you were a very little girl, did a very little boy ever kiss you?
Uh-huh.
That's quite different too.
Is it? It is different.
Your whole life will be different now, Maria. I'll take you anywhere you want to go. Give you anything you wish.
I don't want to go anywhere. All I could wish for is right here. Perhaps I had a wicked childhood. Perhaps I had a miserable youth. But somewhere in my wicked, miserable past, there must have been a moment of truth. For here you are standing there loving me, whether or not you should. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. Nothing comes from nothing, nothing ever could. So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good.
You know those two ought to get together sometime.
Who?
The Mother Abbess and Brigitte. For here you are standing there loving me, whether or not you should.
So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good.
Nothing comes from nothing, nothing ever could.
So somewhere in my youth
For childhood,
I must have done something.
Maria, is there someone I should go to ask permission to marry you?
Why don't we ask the children?
here it says, the Von Trapp family singers. And here are all your names. Liesel, Friedrich, Louisa, Kurt, Brigitte, Martha, and Gretel.
Why am I always last?
Because you're the youngest.
Liesel, I'm depending on you. Day after tomorrow, you must all be ready at 11 o'clock. That's when the bus leaves, and we shall go to the...
And Detweiler, can you help me, please? The Gauleiter is here. He wants to know why we aren't flying the new flag.
Hi!
I tried to explain it.
Keep quiet. When is Captain Von Trapp returning?
Who knows when a man is on his honeymoon?
These are not times for joking. It has been 4 days since the Anschluss. This is the only house that is not flying the flag of the Third Reich.
You mean the flag with the black spider on it?
Brigitte!
Do you permit such language in this house? Who are you?
I am Maximilian Detweiler, first secretary to the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was in the older regime.
In the old regime, I was third secretary. Now I am first secretary.
Good. Then you will order these people to fly the flag.
Captain Von Trapp wouldn't appreciate... I mean, I can take my orders only from Captain Von Trapp.
From now on, you will take your orders from us. And that goes for the captain. Hi!
Higher.
Why was he so cross?
Everybody's cross these days.
Max, is Father going to be in trouble?
He doesn't have to be. The thing to do today is to get along with everybody. Now, Lisa, be sure all the children are on the bus at 11 o'clock.
Uncle Max, are you sure this is going to be all right with Father?
You'll be pleased and proud.
Liesel, do you think so?
Brigitte, don't you trust me?
No.
Well, anyway, the bus leaves at 11 o'clock, right?
Liesel, see what I have?
That's Father's luggage.
I have such a lot to tell us. Let's not hurry and tell them anything.
Max, hello.
Gail, we weren't expecting you back until next week.
Max, it's good you're here. There's much I want to know.
Oh, children, we missed you so much.
What did you miss most?
We missed all that noise you make in the morning.
That noise you make telling each other to be quiet. We miss climbing upstairs to say goodnight to you.
We missed hearing you sing.
You came back just in time to hear us sing. Look, Father, we're going to sing in the Cultsburg Festival Friday night.
Let me see that. Max, are you responsible for this?
I was just waiting to talk to you about it, Gail.
You can't talk your way out of this one.
Presents.
Yes, and they're all for me.
Now, Gail, I had to make a last-minute decision. I was very fortunate to enter them at all. They'll be the talk of the festival. 7 children in one family.
Not my family.
But the committee heard them. They were enchanted.
Really, Max, what did they say?
You have never heard such praise.
Gail, did you hear?
The Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
But if they make people happy...
And for the festival, people come from all over the world.
It is out of the question.
Gail, it's for Austria.
There is no Austria!
But the Anschluss happened peacefully. At least we can be grateful for that.
Grateful to these swine.
Maria, he must at least pretend to work with these people. I do admire the way he feels, but you must convince him he has to compromise.
No, Max, no.
Maria, you must.
Max, I can't ask Georg to be less than what he is.
And I shall talk to him. If these children don't sing in the festival, well, it would be a reflection on Austria, and it wouldn't do me any good.
Hello, Liesel.
Maria, I've always known that you loved us children, and now I know that you love Father too.
Oh, I do, Liesel. I love him very much.
But how can you be sure?
Well, I don't think first of myself anymore. I think first of him. I know now how to spend my love.
There's a telegram for the captain.
Rolf! Rolf! I'd like you to meet my mother. I mean, my new mother.
Rolf, I'm glad to meet you finally.
I have a telegram here for Captain Von Trapp.
You stay here with Liesel. I'll take you to him.
I am under strict orders that it be delivered directly to the hands of Captain Von Trapp.
Well, I'm sure you can trust me to give it to him.
I have my orders.
Silly. They're married.
Oh, Franz, this telegram is to be delivered directly to the hands of Captain Von Trapp. Hi, hi.
Whoa! Even France.
Yes, even Franz. Even me. Even everybody in Nürnberg except the great Captain Von Trapp. If he knows what's good for him, he'll come over to the right side.
Rolf, don't talk like that.
And if he doesn't, he better get out of the country fast. There are things today that can happen to a man like that. You better get out quick. Cry all you want, but just remember what I said before it's too late. And you remember too.
Liesel, don't cry.
How could he turn on Father that way?
Maybe he wasn't threatening Father. Maybe he was just warning him.
Liesel,
What is it, Georg?
I didn't think I would have to face a decision this soon. Berlin has offered me a commission in their navy.
Well, Georg,
I can't just brush this aside. I admit it would be exciting to have a ship under me again. What I mean is, it would be a relief and a comfort to know that you and the children are safe. But it also means, please, Maria, help me.
Georg, whatever you decide will be my decision too.
Thank you. I know now I can't do it.
Of course not.
We'll have to get out of Austria right away.
We'll have to leave tonight. Now.
Not without my family. And we can't just pick up and leave. They'll be watching us now. We'll have to plan. We'll have to have time.
Sir, Admiral von Schreiber of the Navy of the Third Reich is here to see you.
Thank you, Franz. They didn't give us time.
Then we'll have to make time.
I'll bring him in. We must be careful.
What's happening? Stormtroopers? That's what I was afraid of, Maria.
Max, you stay with Georg. Lisa, we must find the children. Come quickly. Let's find the children.
This way, Admiral. We can talk in here. Admiral von Schreiber. I'd like to present Herr Detweiler. Max, I think you know Herr Zeller. Yes. Would you gentlemen care to sit down?
We are here on business. Captain Von Trapp, a telegram was delivered to you 3 days ago.
I have just received it. I've been away. Huh? I've only been home half an hour.
Yes, Captain Von Trapp has just arrived from his honeymoon, sir.
Well, my congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
Your record in Savoy is very well remembered by us, Captain.
It's good to hear you say that, sir.
Let's get to the point, Zeller, if you don't mind. In our Navy, Captain, we hold you in very high regard. That explains why I am here. When having had no answer to our telegram, the High Command has sent me in person.
That's very flattering, Admiral. But I've had no time to consider.
I am here to present you with your commission.
I am deeply conscious of the honor, sir. But again,
your orders are to report immediately to the naval base at Bremerhaven.
Immediately? Oh, I'm afraid that would be impossible for you, Georg.
Admiral, may I present my wife, the Baroness von Trapp, Admiral von Schreiber.
Madam.
What I mean, sir, is we're all singing in the Kolzwick Festival Friday night. You see, here in the program, the Von Trapp family singers.
Yes, sir. It's been arranged by the Ministry of Education and Culture.
Friday night, this is Wednesday. That's only a matter of 2 days. That might be possible. You could report to Bremerhaven by Monday. Yes. Is there a telephone I could use?
This way, Admiral. Yes. If there's any question, perhaps adding the weight of my voice.
It lists here only the names of the children.
It says the Von Trapp family singers. I am head of the Von Trapp family.
It is hard to believe. Captain Von Trapp. You, singing in a concert.
Herr Zeller, you may believe what you choose.
It also doesn't say what you're going to sing. What are you going to sing, Captain?
It is your privilege to come to the concert and hear us.
I would like to hear what you're going to sing now. Sing for me, Captain. Sing!
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Lisa, will you give us a do, please?
Do, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun.
Me, a name I call myself.
Far, a long, long way to run.
and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, every morning you
Small and white,
Clean and bright, you look happy to meet me.
blossom of snow, may you bloom and grow forever. Edelweiss, Edelweiss, bless my homeland
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Just a moment. I have an announcement here which concerns you. Ladies and gentlemen, the festival concert has come to its conclusion. Except, of course, we don't know what that conclusion is going to be. The judges are putting their heads together, and while we are waiting, I think there should be an encore. It seems this may be the last opportunity the family Von Trapp will have to sing together for a very long, long time. I have just been informed that Captain Von Trapp leaves immediately after the concert for his new command in the naval forces of the Third Reich. A guard of honor has arrived to escort him directly from this hall to the naval base at Bremerhaven. And now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, the family Von Trapp.
there's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye.
To you. So long, farewell, our readers, and good night. We hate to go and miss this pretty sight. So long, farewell, our readers, and adieu, adieu, adieu to you and you and you. So long, farewell, our readers, and goodbye. We flit, we float, we flee, we flee, we fly. So long, farewell, our readers, and goodbye. The sun has gone to bed and so must I. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have here the decision of our distinguished judges. We will start with the third prize. For this honor, the judges have named the trio of the Sangebund of Herwegen. The second prize is going to be given to Fräulein Schweiger, the first soloist of St. Agatha's Church in Murbach. And the first prize, the highest musical honor in the Ostmark, goes to the family von Trapp. Ladies and gentlemen, the family von Trapp. Play something.
Only 5 rooms left to search. It shouldn't be long now.
How many of them are there?
I saw 8 stormtroopers and their officer.
Sister Margareta, we had no idea we put the Abbey in this kind of danger.
It's outrageous. The church has always been sanctuary.
Oh, not to these people. This is the 3rd time they've searched the Abbey.
Look over there.
That's why we put you in the garden. They always search the inside, never the outside.
Is it this God's house?
Yes, darling.
And we must be very quiet. I'll come and get you as soon as they've gone.
After they've gone, can we go home?
No, darling. We have a very long drive ahead of us.
Lisa, let's all stay close together.
Lieutenant!
No one out here, sir. All right, come along.
Thank God.
They've gone.
Reverend Mother, we're sorry we brought this on you.
Reverend Mother, we can never thank you.
As soon as it's safe, we'll start. We hid our car deep in the woods.
Your car will do you no good. They've left a guard on the road in front of the gate.
We've been listening to the wireless. All the roads are blocked. The gate's been closed.
I've always thought of these mountains as my friends, standing there protecting us. Now they seem to have become my enemies.
Never your enemies. Haven't you read? I will lift up mine eyes into the hills from whence cometh my help.
Georg, I know these mountains as well as I know this garden. And so do you. And once we're over them, we're in Switzerland.
But the children!
We can help them.
Father, we can do it without help.
You'll have help. For ye shall go out with joy and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth before you into singing. Dream